Imagine the feverish elegance of the 1920s brutally projected into a grunge garage in 1993. That is the visual shock Andrea Pompilio is hitting you with this season. Today I'm explaining why this collection redefines the authority of a house finally breaking free from sportswear to embrace narrative luxury. Stick with me until the end, because I'm going to show you how Onitsuka Tiger is hijacking Milan's codes to establish itself as a major luxury player. Hi everyone. Let's be clear, Pompilio isn't just designing collections anymore. He's writing a full-blown sociological script. His muse this season, an urban explorer, both cerebral and wild, who hunts through her archives with the rigor of a historian. What fascinates me about this character is her total refusal of the pre-packaged look. She composes her own identity, mixing family heritage and provocation with disconcerting ease. Behind every silhouette, I sense the shadow of an intellectual. We even saw copies of Kundera tucked under the model's arms. It's this literary dimension that gives the project a level of credibility that classic sports brands will never reach. The show opens with a surgical, almost intimidating sequence. What you have here is a demonstration of sartorial force where Japanese rigor meets European pragmatism. Look at these massive oversized coats, these drop-shoulder jackets worn over thermal basics. Honestly, the pattern work exudes an implacable authority. This isn't just baggy for the sake of it, it's pure architecture. Pompilio transforms minimalism into urban armor. I see an immediate, ultra-desirable wardrobe that prioritizes structure over ornament. It's proof that you can create pieces that last by relying on noble materials and impeccable finishing. But where the show takes on a whole new dimension is when the narrative shifts and the atmosphere thickens. The clothing leaves its function behind to become an organic work of art. I see a hybrid poetry where textures collide. The heavy knit of the cardigans bites into the extreme fragility of the lace skirts. And take a good look at these oversized fuzzy clogs. For me, that's the stroke of genius in the styling. They inject a dose of raw, almost absurd humor into ultra-sophisticated silhouettes. It's this ability to break through that Milanese seriousness that makes this collection vibrate. Here, chaos is perfectly mastered. The climax, the finale arrives like an apotheosis of light. This fluid, iridescent dress with jewels seemingly fossilized into the fabric looks like it's floating down the runway. In these shades of smoky gray and mimosa yellow, Pompilio hits the perfect fusion of aristocratic nostalgia and grunge rebellion. It's precisely this look that, in my eyes, validates the brand's entire move upmarket. Now, to be completely honest with you, it's not all easy to swallow. This clinical coldness at the start might leave some of you behind. Moving from such brutal minimalism to wispy romanticism is a creative leap without a safety net. I really wonder if this occasional lack of cohesion risks losing the loyal customers, those looking for the historical Tiger DNA. It's a massive risk, very much aimed at an elite. The question remains, will this vision succeed in convincing anyone beyond the front row? In short, Onitsuka Tiger is finding its cruising speed by reconciling the distant past with our modern obsessions. It's a collection that celebrates heritage and the beauty of organized disorder. Thanks for following this breakdown. And you, what's your take on this radical shift toward narrative luxury? A brilliant future or a move that's a bit too conceptual? Tell me everything in the comments. I'll be reading your feedback closely. I'll leave you with the full show. See you very soon for a new analysis. And until then, stay inspired.